Semifinal number 2, HawK versus Blade to determine Happy's opponent in the grand final of ESL Cup number 10. This is Blade on a 2-0 win streak against HawK recently. ESL Cup 7 was their most recent encounter, and Rising Star Cup, of course. So HawK, will he finally break that streak, or is it Blade getting his rematch for the ESL Cup, for the Rising Star Cup? And HawK opening the chat with Crystal Ball.
It's like he's trying to get the bad juju out of his aura. By saying it, perhaps it's not gonna show up. You think HawK's a superstitious person?
I can see that because he was playing his color all the time and was pretty adamant to get that color. It's always an indicator.
I could totally see that. Us being in China at the WGL studio, and then there's a ladder standing behind the doorway. He's like, no, I can't go under the ladder. That's bad luck for 5 years.
I would love to know what they're talking about. Something about a pendant.
Horosho? Is that the same as Horosho?
That sounds Japanese. Horosho. Okay, we have a Mountain King mirror.
That's pretty cool.
It is becoming more and more common on Terranas. Ooh, that drink is way too warm for my taste. Yeah, it has become more and more standard with the MK on Terranas. So I wonder if it's clap battles or if they do something later game-ish.
Just make it clap.
You like that, huh?
Hell yeah.
I worked for 2 weeks on that.
Who was that from?
Buster Rhymes.
Is that him saying it in the song, or is it someone else saying it in the song?
I think it's someone else.
The big questions in life. Big heal pot, mantle, those are really good items for Blade.
It's also quite a bit faster with the Scroll of the Beast for HawK and slippers. Yeah, he doesn't like his drops too much.
Can the scroll be good? If we go into Mass Footies and Merc's War, it could be good, right? But I prefer Blades.
I mean, for Water Elementals, that's of course really good. And for Berserkers, it's really good, but I don't know. I really don't know. Expo it is, though.
I mean, if you have 10 footies and you pop the scroll, that's what? Plus 30 damage? It's more than on 2 Water Elementals. Think about it, Neo. Think about it, bro. Think about it.
Yeah, but you have to attack with all of them, especially if you want to focus something, all of them at once on one target.
Okay, he's pretty unlucky. No way! Are you serious?
What the hell?
Dude, that's... Oh, come on.
Is he that tilted? I mean, it's pretty late in Russia, but...
I don't want to be too harsh, but... That's almost bad sportsmanship.
Yep.
That's not so cool, man.
Just by item drops. He's opening the next map. What can we say? Like,
dude, if he goes into this mindset, with this mindset into the grand final, there's like no chance.
If he has this mindset, he will not go into the grand final.
Dude, have we ever seen this? Like, you find 3 bad items, so you GG out?
I mean, against Happy in games 2 or 3 of a best of 5 series, we've seen him go off the rails pretty early and then donate a lot of units, but without a fight, with just item drops. Oh, I'm looking forward to that, chat. That's not how you get fans.
That's a rage. It's not even a rage quit. It's just like resigning so quickly.
Yeah. I don't really know what to say except, hey, let's hope for a better game too. That's the worst game of 2020. Like, putting this above all PCG games.
If he does this again, the shitstorm is gonna be real.
You think?
Yeah, I think.
I think HawK is kind of shitstorm proof. I don't think he, like, people kind of like him, and he's not polarizing enough to create a shitstorm.
I think that's how you very quickly make people not like you, though. If he finds Cloak, Ring, and Ring +4, and he GG's out again, not gonna do well for his popularity. Well then, let's go to map 2. Or not. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Maybe wrong color or took too long to load. I don't know. Hui, this is an interesting semifinal. Okay, chat is catching up with the game.
Right,
ooh, Blade found a pendant.
Are you in?
Oh,
Same
no.
game name?
Okay, apparently Blade found a pendant that made him triggered a little, I guess. Okay, let's try this again.
All right.
Go, go, go.
I think someone was missing or something. Now we're ready to go. All right. Seems like people in chat weren't too upset with that. I thought it was going to be worse.
Yeah, 1-0 for Blade in one of the quickest games in ESL Cup history. Let's see what this
Not
is.
quite as good as Infi versus Lin.
Infi was 1-0, you mean? From
No.
Masters Coliseum? Or?
I guess that was even faster. No, I mean Infi versus Lin, MK Blade Master Echo Isles.
Oh. That was Infi Fly, right?
Ah, Infi Fly.
Infi Fly WCG. Yeah. Okay. So apparently HawK jinxed it in the very early game. I wonder what that chat means. Maybe chat can tell us.
Happy wedding in the grand final.
If we had $1 for every time we said that, we had a lot of dollars.
Which human is he going to be facing? I think Blade can give him the tougher fight.
Yes.
First of all, I think Blade is in better form right now. And also, it really feels like HawK has a massive mental block against Happy first and foremost. And also against Undead. Whereas Blade has a great mindset. He says Happy isn't even all that good. You guys are just exaggerating. Which is good for confidence, you know? You don't put that opponent on a pedestal.
Yeah, he really doesn't seem to be afraid. We saw that in the Rising Star finals, which were absolutely crazy. Yeah, that was crazy in the bracket final. So, Archmage this time. Blade in the upper right, HawK in the bottom left. Good that HawK likes the spawning position, I guess, otherwise the game could be over already.
You want to turn this into a meme, Neo? Is that what you want?
I mean, we can poke a little. So, ring or what? Oh, claws. Okay.
Claws.
Good. This game will be longer than the first one.
All right.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, HawK staying back, trying to get to his level 2 here with the green. Blade into the middle. We'll be reaching level 2 there. No lab creep here early. No quick level 3 rush. No exposing of the peasants. Agitome.
HawK kind of prevents the militia creep at the turtles with this footman already. Distracts quite a bit and grinds up on level 2.
Oh, Clock of Shadows. See, hovering over that Q button already. So the tech starts for HawK a lot faster. Oh, Blade goes for the militia before the tech starts. He's getting a lot of experience, I guess.
Yeah. The tech will be definitely delayed. Last hit battle goes to Blade. Oh, or was it a turtle? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, yeah, Blade is getting a lot of experience, but also a lot of damage! What is this semifinal?
He was busy microing in the north against the footy. Right, now he's level 3, but he's too hurt to do anything with that. Tech still hasn't started. Yeah, I'm really not sure about this super fast militia call.
Okay, chat is catching up, and apparently this means it's not funny, by the way. Well. A couple of people would disagree, most likely. So, Blade pretty hurt. Staff now instead of TP. Pretty good early game for HawK, I'd say.
A player's forces are under attack.
I am still healing up at the fountain. Now, this is a big tech advantage. Priests will be faster, MK will be faster. Lumber seems to be more than good enough for HawK to set everything up on tier 2. Feels like it's taking this AM forever to heal up the fountain.
Oh, he has low base HP, so not too much HP per second. Both level 3 boots against staff. Man, this should be a very dominant HawK in the late early game.
Three footies versus 5. Oh, the footies duking it out at the fountain. Do they have enough damage? Oh, they have exactly the same amount of damage as the fountain heals. It's a battle for all eternity.
HawK is losing one here. Blade gets the last hit, and he does. I would be very surprised if HawK loses this match after this early game. But with Blade, you never know. He's kind of crazy.
I mean, yeah, the tech is slower, but it doesn't have to be an automatic GG. It's 2 footy kills now, right? For Blade, we saw this earlier today in the War 3 Station Cup become a problem. For HawK against Fortitude.
Pretty standard game here. Mountain King, Sanctums. Tier 2 tech still on the way for Blade. That's what, yeah, gonna be quite a bit behind. HawK going for the red spot.
Oh, is he messing up his own trap? With an elemental, normally it's kind of easy. Oh, pretty close, but gets it. And that's certainly a big advantage of having quick MK on tier 2. Alright, give me one of those auras, HawK says. Well, not the Brilliance aura. Give me one of those other auras.
Hello.
Okay.
during footman times. Kind of nice. But afterwards, yeah, you can like, exchange it for an invul or something. Blade is catching up. Same heroes, same units. Let's go Breaker Wars.
HawK is going for the tier 2 expo here, it seems. Oh, nice scout from the footy. HawK was hiding the militia here for a little bit, but it's still kind of easy to read, to expect. But Blade may just be counter-expanding right now.
True, he's like, if he's always 20, 40 seconds behind, what does it mean, especially with the TP gone? Shouldn't HawK always have the better situation? How can Blade overcome this?
It depends. I mean, if they're fighting on HawK's side of the map, those 20, 30 seconds are just made up for by the shorter traveling distance. Also, if there's a 1 or 2 priest lead with better micro, that can be overcome. Or items. Lots of things can make a difference. And that expo timing is going to be very neck and neck.
Both go for the red spot as well. Close to level 4 Archmage for Blade. HawK quite far away, so that's definitely one of the ways to get back into this with better hero levels and fights with better hero levels. Mountain King with boots. What's the second one? Rune braces?
The Drake here with Bloodlust in a fire. Looking scary.
He's so big.
He's big, he's red, and he's angry. And he drops the Sobi mask for the MK for Blade. On the other side, what do we have? Ah, bracers. Bracers ring combo. He doesn't complain about the bracers, I imagine.
Well, he would rather have the Sobi mask, I think.
Oh, that's a big level advantage here. I mean, it's a 1 level advantage, but that's a big one. From level 2 to level 3 MK. Oh, HawK blocking himself. Blade, I mean, with the AM. And when he uses the invul on the one hero, that means the other one's in trouble.
Getting a bash out. Yes. Like, he's losing one hero, right? Yeah.
Okay, dead.
Trying to run away.
Priest! Heal me!
Still not enough.
dead.
There's another
He's
Stormbolt.
dead.
Long range. So close to the shop. He had it in sight already. And the Mountain King, man, like a madman, driving into this base.
Where are the priest dispels? There we go. No tavern revive on the MK.
Oh, I love the footies here in the peasant line. Needs a reaction. HawK's mining undisrupted.
Level 4 AM. There's another Stormbolt here towards the priests. The priest singular. Oh, and now the cloak. Now the cloak is looking really good.
A Blade fighting without an MK here. This is really bad. Brilliant
Solo
aura
experience
2%.
for the AM, but he's not exactly very close to level 5.
If this goes super long and Blade gets the mass teleport advantage though, that could be nice.
MK gets the heal scroll. HawK is pressuring. HawK not really ahead in supply, but certainly ahead with the MK.
One Stormbolt to use if it's not getting feedback. That would take forever. Oh,
MK
that
gets the footies again.
cloak.
Oh my god, this
I
cloak.
Love that positioning. It's so perfect. Like, there's not even an advantage on the Archmage anymore. Blade is getting destroyed pretty much.
It's one of the craziest cloaks I've seen in a while. Also great against the peasants, obviously.
Level, this is close to level 4 now. And he continues to slay the peasants.
That kill is level 3 though for the MK.
Only one Stormbolt.
Gets another priest and finally secures. Look at the corpses in the peon line. Oh my god.
That's
graveyard
the
right there.
boneyard, yes. Ouch. Ouch, that cloak. That red spot creep. This little tiny tech advantage turns out to be pretty impactful down the road.
I like that sentry. Gonna give a head notice to
A
Blade.
player's forces are under attack.
In case of an attack. Oh, and it also saw HawK retreating to the lab, and that opens up a nice creep jack opportunity. Sets up another sentry. Good positioning on the priest by HawK, not exposing them too easily.
Greater healing, Mountain King diving for this. Invo potion and heal potion on him. He's kinda surrounded, blocks his way out though. Oh man, Bash! She could finish him. Has to go for a potion.
Hey,
Heal,
where are
heal.
you? Has to staff. Has to invo transfer. Okay.
But that exposes the Mountain King once again. Still no TP. Ah, no mana anymore.
Player's forces are under attack.
And Brilliance Aura isn't that crazy yet. Break is kind of cut off from the rest.
Blade not having boots is turning into a bigger and bigger problem.
Bash.
the bash. Ooh, breaker. Dead. Big heal, so nice.
HawK could go to the shop. He's kind of short on resources, but for a heal scroll, it's enough.
A player's forces are under
Again,
attack.
MK with the cloak. Man, this cloak has been so good this game.
10 damage to everything it touches per second. That's a lot.
Oh, now we even have control magic. Few militia coming in. Level 5 AMs pretty much at the same time. Oh, aiming for the AM here of HawK, but he's got the invo. Blade
Keeps it
doesn't
close.
have it. Trying to walk out, but he's surrounded. He's getting bashed. Ooh, just barely gets out. Dude, the bashes today
It's pretty
are high
sick.
intensity.
HawK was a little lucky with bashes earlier, so he couldn't complain if it happens to him. How is this Archmage getting back into the fight? I mean, both Archmages low.
Oh, MK in trouble. He's dead.
Dies for the second time. Oh boy. No disable on the opposing Archmage anymore. HawK didn't take a single hit point of damage at his expansion. And that's
GG.
1-1.
The best cloak all year, possibly.
Yeah, man, that was so sick.
Looking really good that game. But why no boots, Blade? So good, those boots.
He lost the town portal very early. He always had to, like, maybe he felt forced to cut some corners to catch up.
Yeah, that was a big mistake in the very, very, very early. Not paying to the AM. Paying attention to the AM. Having to TP there. A little bit sloppy.
Yeah.
Also, the militia creep before the tech. Like, you can easily afford to tech first and then send out the militia to the green. The green would still be there. There's no way this is going to be taken. And that's why it fell behind in tech, fell a little bit behind with MK. So we have one last map to decide it. Northern Isles.
Yeah, hope to see some Blizzard action now. And then Happy is waiting in the grand final. If I analyze this chat correctly, we will play the grand final today. After, like, in the beginning there was discussion if we postpone the games after 11 p.m. to a later date. It doesn't seem to be that way. We'll keep you up to date. Well, you will. You will know. Later tonight at 2 a.m., Dust League Grand Finals with Hitman, Cruncher, Insub, and FK. And Carson and Bidoo, of course. Our American caster brothers. Human Mirror should be played on the Reign of Chaos client.
Were there no breakers in Reign of Chaos?
No.
Were there?
No.
No, right? No breakers, no dragon hawks, no blood mage.
Mhm.
Anything else?
Well, no shop. In the human shop. And I guess that's it.
Adding shops was a pretty good idea. I like shops. I like buying things. I'm a capitalist.
Capitalist pig.
Oink, oink.
How was Undead played without Lord of Necromancy? Can you imagine?
I think Dreadlord Ghoul's quite a bit back then, right?
Yeah, but how was Undead played successfully?
I mean, even with the Frozen Throne, between 2005 and 2015, it really wasn't, right?
It really wasn't. It's true. So
Just turned out we needed god tier players, and then it was possible.
Archmage Mirror once again. And interesting thing first is, what are the creep routes?
Is HawK gonna go for his level 2 aggression once again?
Well, it didn't do too well today, did it?
Yeah. Against Jimiko it did, later on it really didn't. He's sending out a footy to scout. Both are, okay. I guess that is very much normal. Oh, look at that one peasant. HawK is making a tower in the main, and because of that, one peasant isn't moving with the gold sack. Oh, if he doesn't notice this soon.
Wait, what?
That's freaking weird.
Oh, wow. He
A player's
blocked him
forces are under attack.
with the tower?
It's like when a Blade Master sometimes walks into you and he's standing right inside you, he doesn't move anymore.
Oh boy. If you lose that series because of items in game 1 on Terranas, and now this. I mean, you can free him, right? If you apply a new command.
Yes, I think so. But because he still has a command to do something, he doesn't show up as an active. Oh, okay, HawK realized it now. That wasn't much gold, right?
Well, he's close to.
It's 100 gold. Okay. It's a little bit. By the way, HawK went away from his level 2 creep at the gold mine into harass. Now he's going more for the standard, if you want to call it that, whereas Blade did go for the gold mine creep first. The nice benefit of that is you bring 60 extra gold home. It's kind of nice.
It is.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Blade at the Murlocs. HawK sees exactly what's up. Little skirmish here. Slowing down HawK a little more even. Blade has lumber issues. Can't tech. Despite the 100 gold difference.
But he's got tons of peasants at lumber, so he's gonna have it just in a moment.
Yeah.
Has it now. Not too far behind.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lightning shield could be sick.
Sentry
Oh, wait,
wards.
HawK level 3? No.
Yeah, no one is level 3. Big mana, of course. Phenomenal.
Oh wow, Blade is committing in deep here into the back. And because of the lightning shield, the arcane can't be repaired.
A player's
Haha, it's pretty cool. And that's called to
arms now, though.
call to arms.
Lightning shield
as well.
again. Oh baby!
How long can he stay
All
in
the
this?
DPS of this LF.
HawK realized this quickly and moved out, but it's another footman kill. That's level
Wow.
3. And there's a lot of footmen though. Also so much gold.
I think he lost 2 footies and killed 1 or 2.
A player's forces are
Something
under
like that,
attack.
right?
So gold difference now. One.
That was a really well used lightning shield. I think that's what Blizzard were afraid of when they nerfed the lightning shield again. It normally never happens, but here it did.
500 gold now. But the TP gone again early.
True.
The tech is once again quite a bit later.
HawK has some damn sweet items, though. Claws, mantle, big mana.
Is this? Oh, look at this, man. His tech is finishing, but his lumber is at 100. That's ridiculous.
Oh my god, yeah.
He will easily
I didn't
catch
even
up in tech.
consider that until now.
That's why you have me by your side.
Finally, someone who knows what he's talking about, man.
I thought you say, finally something good you say. Oh, my brain. How quickly I ruined that, huh? I'm a master at this.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hey, nice to make you laugh. Feels good.
That was kind of funny.
Ooh, thank you, 1412. 10 euros. Shout out to Remo for his nice game yesterday against Grubby. Also, keep going. Nice work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man, for the nice words. And for the donor. Much appreciated, bro.
Could celebrate like a rock star today, this Remo.
The Truon boys are already in the freezer.
Oh man, this inventory is so sick. Mantle, claws, potion, set rewards. Okay.
So, claws and pendant are really good here. I would even go so far as to say the talisman is really
Give
good.
him the freaking crystal ball again just to trigger him.
Cristobal.
A player's
Oh, solo experience with the MK, that's pretty cool.
Parry.
Hurry up. Me.
King steps out as well. Double Sanctum production starts. Oh wow, HawK only now with the first Sanctum of the game for him.
Oh, Stormbolt on the footy. Oh, the surround on the AM! The vanilla surround! Stormbolt flying! He didn't see it! Oh no! Uh-oh! Uh-oh.
What is happening?
That was a sneaky Stormbolt though. From behind the tree line.
He didn't see this MK coming. That was such an amazing play, Jesus.
There was more lumber. That's the second Sanctum further delayed.
Oh, how is he
Yikes.
supposed to break, like, to catch up in breakers and priests and...
Oh, and now the middle, the second camp goes to Blade. Guess what? In the meantime, he's sending peasants to the expansion. He gets the invul as well. Oh my god, this is just insult added to injury.
Yeah, this is how you get back into a game after being forced into a TP early. I mean, he was still ahead economically. Lionhorn, wonderful. Level 2, very good. So HawK, what now? Tier 2 expansion is no option and Blade is going for it. Very smart. Knowing the lumber situation.
This is looking kind of like... Okay, secure the last hit, claws. Oh, very surprised Blade isn't going for the priests. Oh, might be able to do so now. Stormbolt 2. Could go for a Stormbolt surround on the hero as well. Stormbolt. Not quite a surround. Oh, now it is.
That's a bash.
You can follow this TP and throw a Stormbolt right away, but doesn't.
HawK knows about this expo, so he must feel a lot of pressure right now.
Forces are under attack.
42 supply, just waiting for the tunnel to finish.
HawK is going south to harass the expansion, but he's going to be kind of stuck south without a TP as well.
It's a 10 supply advantage for Blade. Is this Potion of Greater Mana
Kind of generously rounding down. It's even worse.
Doing well? Last time I checked it was 10. Oh, wow, oh! Oh, well, 17, that's a lot.
Yep. Oh, and the next creep drag. Dude, Blade also relentless this game.
No TP.
This is looking...
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Stormbolt hits Blade first. Archmage, though,
The Ignac twins right now. The Whisper Zone.
is around. The second one.
He's around.
That's game. HawK taps out. Our grand final is Happy versus Blade. Whoo boy. Whoo boy. That move at the marketplace. Vanilla surround into no look Stormbolt. It was
Yeah,
gorgeous.
Great play. In the early, not just was it a lightning shield, this was a perfectly used lightning shield. That was
Yeah.
excellent. All right, so we have our finalists, Blade and Happy. And to be honest, I think that makes for a better final than Blade versus HawK.
I totally agree. We go into one last game, one last break, and then we have this best of 5 of Happy versus Blade. Stay tuned.